Hello traders, it's Hider friends and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great week. So today I'm going to do another trade recap of a trade I took with my VIP and free group. I think I'm gonna put it by the left so you see the screenshots of the trade I sent and when I took this trade. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this breakdown. So like I told you in my previous videos, when I'm analyzing, the first thing I like doing is using my higher time frame. You don't want to start analyzing from lower time frame, right? Top-down analysis is very necessary when doing your analysis, right? Because it gives you the overall trend of what the market is about to do and where the market is about to go, right? I don't expect you to start analyzing from somewhere like 30 minutes or 15 minutes. That's where you end up being among those traders that always being stopped out by liquidity hunts or stop loss hunts, right? So let me on my trade history so you see. As you can see, this is a trade we took. We just closed this trade not long ago. I just sent to my VIP and free group that we should close this trade because we've bagged enough already for the swing trade. So yeah, let's get into it. So like I said, the first thing I like doing is coming to my high time frame, and I saw that we were in the uptrend, right? That's the most important part, to know your trend. So when I saw that we were making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, I already know that this market is bullish, right? And this is a daily time frame, so I'm not looking for anything else. Remember, if you watched my previous video about market structure, we said if we are buying, we don't want to see the lows taken, right? We always want to see the highs taken and the lows being strong enough to break the highs. And we've seen this scenario in the Volatility Index for a long time, right? We saw that we're in the uptrend for a very long time, right? So now what did I do, right? I knew that when price broke this structure here, this structure right here, we were expecting price to retrace back to a zone right here for us to buy, right? So when price did around this zone, right, because it was a form of retest. If I will put my ray right here, you can see my horizontal line. This is a very good zone for marking out your support and resistance. As you can see, it was being tapped many times before price broke and actually retested around here and around here also, right? So this is a very good zone for us to be looking at our trade. So and actually that's what I was seeing, right? And I think the price was around here when I started seeing this trade. It was around here, I think. Yeah, it's around there. So I was waiting for price to come to my zone. Like I always say, patience is only what will bring you to consistency. As long as you don't have patience, trust me, you will always lose in this market. If you make profit, then it is luck, and when you make profit, the next trade you make losses if you are not patient, right? That's the only thing that will bring you to consistency. So you always want to be patient when analyzing and waiting for your trades, right? So when I saw that, I went to my lower time frame, H4. So I was expecting price to come back to this horizontal line that we drew right here, and price eventually came to this zone, and I was actually looking at the market to see the reaction from that zone, because I'm not just going to enter out of this zone by just market reaching to my zone, because we might see price breaking this zone and continue the downtrend, right, for fake outs or liquidity grab. So what I did was marked out this zone, this first touch and this second touch right here, right? Because if you are in my mentorship, you know that I don't like making my trend line go to looking like this, right? Going to a zone like this. I always want to see my trend line not being too sloppy, right? I want to see my trend line being a little wide like this. That's when I consider my trend line valid. And as you can see, the highs was perfect with the positions I want my trend line, right? So I was actually waiting for this to break, especially when price came to this zone and rejected of this zone. So we were seeing retracement from this other block right here. So I was waiting for price to actually break this trend line, and price end up breaking this trend line and retest. So when this might be tested right here, I was in opportunity to take this trade. Yeah, so I didn't take that trade around that zone, but knowing that market is always going to give you opportunity for entries, I was calm and I was just waiting for price. So what I did was I marked out this zone, right? Because there was this structure that I always use, right? It's a structure like this. Now when the market was making lower lows and lower highs, right, what were we expecting when we want our trend line? Sorry, now we are expecting a break, right, and a retest. And when this break, it is retesting to a zone like this. So what I'm waiting for is when price makes high highs and high lows, break and retest, that's when I'll be looking for entry around a zone like this for our possible buys, right? It's just more of a structure like this, if I may. So it's just more of a structure like this, right? It's just more of a structure like this, right? This will be your entry, right? But it's not as perfect as this, but this the main structure I'm looking for at the zone and the breakdown we're doing right now. So when price broke around here, I was waiting for a retest, so we'll buy towards the upside, right? And knowing what price will do and what the market makers will do, so I know there will be a stop loss hunt and stuff. So I moved to my 15 minutes and I was waiting for price to retest this zone, so I'll enter my trade. So this was my first entry. I did my entry right here, and my entries were around zones like zones around this zone right here. My entries was around here, right? As you saw in the previous screenshot I showed you, you'll see that my entries was around here because of this big and retest right here. Price was rejecting this trend line multiple times, right? It was rejecting this zone multiple times, so we're likely to see break towards the upside. And I was expecting this to break around this zone because we already retested this zone once, and actually more than one. So, and price was retesting this zone, so I was expecting buys, and price broke, retest around this zone, and I think I was watching this price around 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, so price came to this zone and I bought around here because I was still looking for same structure in the lower time frame. As you see, this zone right here was a high, this zone right here, this high, that's where I'm onto my zone and waiting for price to retest that zone. As you can see, it's almost same structure. Price coming to this zone failing to break. Now we saw the break of structure, and now we retest, and we're looking for buys, right? And same scenario as the higher time frame. You can go to the lower time frame and look for a trend line break for more confirmation. Now this is a confirmation trade, as you can see right here. You can wait for the break and make your entries, or you can wait for the break and still wait for the same structure retest and buy to the upside, right? So this was a swing trade, because we took this trade around 21st and now it's around 24th. We just closed this trade, and it was a very, very good trade, very successful trade. If on my trade history, you can see that we bought around here and we ended up closing right here, right? So it's a very, very good swing trade. So I think that was it, and I think this price right now will be retracing to a zone like this right here. There was a zone I marked out with my mentorship student, so we're expecting price to retrace to that zone for us to continue buying towards the upside, right? So that's actually it, and we caught VIX 2125 1S, and we also did a breakdown actually with my mentorship student, but I can't share it here. But I thought I should share this because this was a very, very good trade, and it was worth sharing with you guys. Like I said, I will also be sharing gems with you here on YouTube. There are some things that I only share with my mentorship student, but I'll try as much as possible to be sharing some info to people here that cannot afford a mentorship, right? Because you need some information that are not being shared with you here on YouTube, because a lot of people end up sharing fake informations here on YouTube and you end up making losses. So I think I'm here to share the main thing, right? So actually that's it. If you want my mentorship, as always, my contacts will be in the comment section, and if you want my signals also, I do signals, and I also do account management. So if you want that, you can hit to my comment section. You'll find my info there, where you can DM me and ask questions, and I'm always available. So hope you understood this and enjoy it. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.